Good afternoon, guys. This breaking news here in Norfolk, Virginia, but it's going to be live streamed in from Tennessee. I think it's Memphis, Tennessee, where the lady said we did a story about someone raping her kid, her child, and it was her own son that was raping her daughter. She said when she found out her son was raping her daughter, she got mad as HELL. She alleged that she reported him to the proper authority and everything. No one did anything about it. Then she called me back recently and said that she made another report on her son, and the police came and tried to arrest her for trying to take the charge back. Today, she wanted to bring him on air. He's grown, she said. This is her child. And she want us to ask him why would he rape his sisters? Why would he rape his sister? And we're going to call her right now to see if she changed her mind or not about speaking with this 18-year-old why he chose to rape his sisters. Stand by. We're not going to bring him in with the face. We're going to bring him in with the voice.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I was just watching your live.
Yeah, I told you I'd be calling you right back, so I'm back. And have you changed your mind about
No,
you haven't? Why do you feel like
no,
it's important that we find out and we speak with your child, which is 18 years old, and about raping his sister?
because it can help other families and stop thinking your kids won't do something to their siblings and stop not believing them when they tell something is happening to them. They need to believe it, and I think it would help a whole lot of parents because they look at this my son. I don't think he would do this. I don't believe it because I thought that with my artistic daughter that's in campus that we have to change. I didn't think that he would ever do that with somebody in campus. But he did it. And I was one of the mamas that didn't believe it would happen. So I want to help other mamas that know, watch your sons. Because just because you don't think they would do that, yes, they will. And I don't want this to happen to now another person. And then when I called Easter Seal to get it removed, they put DHS on me. And they came to my house and they searched my house and everything. And I paid the inspection all because I was trying to get him out of my household before I killed him.
Right.
So now I had to deal with the authorities and the peoples because all I called was to get him removed. And they was like, why you want to get him removed? Because he's a special needs child. So you got to give him a good excuse to try to put this special needs child at your house. And I was like, he ain't too special needs. He was doing what he was doing. He had sense enough to do that. So he got some sense. Ain't nothing wrong with him but his hands. And I was trying to get help, but it backfired on me. But I still passed everything that they brought to me.
So being that you was trying to get your son some assistance because he liked to molest your daughter that's disabled, and your son
Yes.
and your son is also disabled, but you say his disability is not with his mind, it's with his
No.
fingers.
Yeah, he can use two fingers on each hand, and he tried to make my 8-year-old suck his penis.
Your 8-year-old, when he tried to get that one to suck his penis, is that a
Yeah, and would
female
drag
or a male?
she she's a girl. He was dragging her across the floor, trying to make her suck his penis, and I came out the bathroom just in time before he did. And he gonna tell me with the artistic all the time. I said, all he did was jacked off,
All he
but
did.
he was on top of it. Yeah,
So you say he was on top of her, and he said he jacked
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Wow. Can your the one that's disabled in the bed, is she verbal?
No, she can walk, but she can't do nothing. But she in a pound. She can't talk or none of that. She just make noises.
Did she even try to show you, being that she's nonverbal, did she try to show you what he did to her?
No, my 8-year-old told me she walked in the room and caught him on her.
So what did the 8-year old say she saw?
Said she heard her making a noise she never heard her make before, and that's what made her go in the room. And she saw him on her.
Wow. And he said he jacked off on her. Was her
Yeah.
was her pamper still on?
No, it was out, but I checked her. It wasn't like no blood or nothing, no type of nothing like that. It was like one side was out, and he was on her. He said he was just like bumping on her, and he jacked off. Because I checked the stuff, wasn't nothing wrong with it. But he said that's what he did, like rubbed it on her until he jacked off.
Do you think that was his first time ever doing that, or was that the first time he got caught?
It might have been the first time he got caught.
Do you trust them now around your daughter?
No, my daughter sleep in my room, and he sleeps in the like I had my little seating area. He's in there now. It's in the front room, and I be like on the couch until his daddy get off work and come home. Well, his room is connected too, because his room was back here, but I put it up there where I sleep on the couch. I can't even sleep in my bed because I got to watch him now. I had to call the ambulance. I was in the hospital after this happened because I don't know, I was going crazy, man. I was about to hurt this boy. I made myself sick.
Now, someone say, is he locked up? I know that's a no.
No, I called the police because he's 18, but he can use two fingers on each hand. And they said, and they called their sergeant. They was trying to lock him up, and they couldn't do nothing because he can't use all his fingers.
So he's not able to go to jail because
No,
he can't use his fingers.
yeah, he can only use two on each hand. So they called this handicap, but I like he got enough sense. So, cause when I came, one time I came out, he had turned the TV off and everything. And he supposed to have been outside, and he was up in the room then.
Trying to get to her again?
Yeah.
Is he anywhere around? You say you wanted me to speak with him?
He right here. We standing in front of me right now.
Can we speak with him? Do you give us permission to speak with your son that's 18
Yes.
years old and have a disability with his hands?
Yes. Yes, here you go right now. He hear you right now.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I'm Rhoda.
Speak loud.
I'm Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. What's going on with you, Marcus?
Speak loud, but she hear you.
The boy trying to put that stuff in my butt and make me do something stupid.
Speak up.
Make me do something stupid to Tamar in my sister.
So who tried to put some stuff in your butt?
The boy at school.
What boy is that in school that tried to put something in your butt? And what was it that he was putting, you alleged that he was putting in your butt?
His penis.
So it's a boy in school trying to put his penis in your butt.
Yes.
Did you report him to the proper authorities? To the teachers or anyone?
My teacher.
And I'm confused, okay? How would a boy try to put his private parts in your butt while you're in school? What happened? Can you tell me what happened?
In the gym.
They had to go in the bathroom and change clothes in the gym. That's when that happened.
Did he ever achieve his goal, and was he ever able to put his penis in your butt?
Yeah.
He said yes.
So
He never told me that.
So the boy did put his penis in your butt in school.
Yeah.
What did you do when he did that?
I ran out the
Talk to us. Speak up.
I
I
can
ran out the
hear him, baby, in the background, but you're cutting him off. What you say now?
I ran out the bathroom and trying to tell the teacher.
And what the teacher say?
They didn't. One of them came and said, "What happened? What happened?" I said, "He was trying. He was trying to rape in the bathroom."
Did he pull your pants down, or he just did it with your pants up?
He did my pants down.
Wow. How long did he perform these acts on you?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the first time that he did it. He'd been doing it for 2 years.
Yeah, he did it first time and he did it second time.
Wow. Wow. So what is going on with you and your sisters? Your mother is telling me that she have caught you more than once attempting to have sex with your disabled sister. Is that true or is that not true?
It's true.
Why would you be trying to have sex with your disabled sister?
Because I want to.
Because you want to.
Yeah.
Do you know that that is wrong, that you do not supposed to do things like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever succeeded and had sex with your sister that's in the pamper?
Yeah.
Did you take your penis and put it inside of her private part?
Yeah.
Is anybody making you answer these questions with the word yes, or are you telling me the truth?
I'm telling the truth.
Is anybody making you, one more time, is anybody in the background shaking their head and telling you to answer these questions this way? Or is this something that you really have done?
I was really had done
How many times have you had sex with your disabled sister?
once.
Tell me the truth. How many times have you been intimate with your disabled sister?
Um. It was once.
All right. What did you do that one time that you said that you had sex with your sister? Exactly what did you do to her or with her?
I did with her.
What you do?
I was sticking my sister in the in her in his room.
You did what to your sister in the room?
I was sleeping in his room.
I'm not understanding. You was talking clear when a young man did what he did to you. Talk clear and tell me what you did to your sister in the room. What did you do to your sister in the room?
In the room, I was on top of her, and I was dragging out. Then I was doing something to her.
What were you doing to her? Tell me, what were you doing to her?
I was I was gonna fuck her and was driving up on her.
Did you take your penis and put it inside her private parts?
No, I was driving off.
Yo,
I was moving off.
you was jacking off. So you never went between her private parts.
No,
Did you? What did you do? What type of intimacy did you have with your 8-year-old sister?
I was I was doing something. I stood. I was making myself. I stood and then I was dragging her across the floor.
You were dragging her across the floor. Why?
Cause I was going to.
You what?
want to.
What was you trying to make her do?
I was getting her something stuff.
You gonna get her to suck your penis?
Yeah.
Was that the first time that you attempted to make her suck your penis, or have you made her suck it before?
I was trying to make her do it.
Was that the first time, or did she suck it before?
No, I was trying to let her suck it.
Why do you continue to do these disrespectful, unlawful acts to your sister? Why do you do these things to your sisters?
We, we, the, because she told me stop doing it.
Why do you want to do it? What makes you want to rape your sisters?
I wanted when they wanted to rape my sister because I was wanting to do it.
Because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. When the young man raped you at school, put his penis in your private part, did you like it?
No.
Then why would you turn around and do the same thing to someone else?
Because I was going to not to do it,
You want
and I
what?
still did it. I just told me do not to do it, and I actually did it.
Your sister told you not to do it and you actually did it.
Yeah.
What did you actually do?
I was I was saying leave me alone. I'm sucking your face.
You said what?
I I told I told somebody like I was saying you tell me I'm sucking your face.
If she didn't do it, you're gonna slap her in the face.
She tell mama he gonna slap her in the face.
Oh, so you told her if she tell y'all mother, you gonna slap her in the face.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Son, you need help, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on? I kind of figure what's going on with you. And it's sad that in a way, I don't sympathize with you for your actions. I'm sympathizing with you because of the fact that you have a disability and your hands are crippling to you. And what people is not understanding is you still have hormones like a regular child or a regular teenager. And you're going through, your body is going through changes and you want to do things that the normal kids are doing, but you feel as though you can't get a girlfriend because of your disability. And what you are doing, and I'm not no doctor or no psychiatrist, and I don't say I am. But what you are doing is you're taking your frustration and your sexual habits out on your sisters. You cannot do that. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
Yes, you are handicapped. Yes, you are horny, and yes, you're going through changes with your body. But you cannot go through changes with your body and rape your sisters. Regardless if you're handicapped, you're talking to me like you're normal. Regardless if you're handicapped or not, what you're doing to your sisters is called rape. You're ruining your sisters' lives. You, as the male in your household, supposed to be the protector. You supposed to protect your sisters from people like yourself. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
You will
Mm.
find yourself in jail for a very long time doing these acts on, or trying to do these acts on your sisters, or you might try it on someone else's child, and you're gonna go to jail, or someone gonna hurt you. honest with us. I know that you need help. You need help mentally, you need help psychologically, you need help. You're going through depression. You feel as though while you're trapped inside of that body of yours. You feel though you're angry at the world, like, why did God choose me to be disabled? You feel as though why the other girls in school don't like you because of your hands. And you're angry and you're bitter and you're raging and you need someone to take it out on. But the people you're taking it out on is not fair. You're taking it out on your sisters in them. Whatever you do to them today is going to affect them for the rest of their life. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You are making them mentally handicapped. Look at your sister. She lie in the bed, helpless in a pamper. And she can't even speak. And you're putting your big grown body on top of hers and jerking off on top of her pamper, and you're removing her pamper and doing all kinds of things down there. She in a worse position than you are. She's more handicapped than you are. So what giving you the right to do these things to her? She can't even defend herself. She's helpless. You are wrong. Your younger sister's 8 years old. You're dragging, listen to what I'm telling you. You are dragging your younger sister across the floor to suck your penis. What is wrong with you?
I was crazy.
No, you're not crazy. You got a lot of sense. You want to use that as an excuse. Because if you was crazy, you wouldn't be thinking about that sex.
Right.
If you was crazy, you won't be horny like you are. You wouldn't know to take and go get on top of another someone that can't defend themselves. You wouldn't know to pull her pepper back so you could rub your stuff on her. You wouldn't know to drag your sister across the floor to have oral sex with you. No, you're not crazy. That's just a good enough excuse to use when the people come to you to chastise you. You got more sense than anybody else, and what you're thinking is everybody else around you crazy for thinking that you're crazy. Well, you got a whole lot of common sense. I pray for you, baby, because you need some help. Them girls are not safe around you. They're not safe. Have you ever touched any other child before? And be honest.
No.
Did you like
No.
it? Did you like it when the boy had sex with you in your back part?
No.
So you like females and not guys?
Yeah.
Well, you need to find you a girlfriend. You need to get your self-esteem up and find you a girlfriend and leave them daughters and them sisters of yours alone.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me speak back with your mother.
Hello.
Let me ask him one last question before you go.
Shoot. One last question. He right here.
Sweetheart,
Mm-hmm.
sweetheart, I want you to answer this question as honest as you know how. Did anybody instruct you to say what you have been saying to me? I need to know this because if you saying something to me that didn't happen, then it can get you in trouble. So are you telling us that God knows truth, that these are the things that you did?
Yes. It is true.
Yes, it is true. Did anybody make you or program this in your head that these things happen?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. And the answer was no. I'll speak back with your mother.
Hello.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
If I didn't hear out of his mouth myself,
Mm-hmm.
I want
I
to
knew
say,
it, I didn't know.
what was that?
He told me something I didn't know.
About the boy in the school?
Yeah.
Now
The
you,
other thing,
and what else?
because when I seen him, they was sitting on the couch. And he was rubbing their legs. I didn't know none of that the other thing.
Wow. You have a serial rapist in your house, and he's not gonna stop.
Mhm. I know.
He's not gonna stop raping them girls. And
He sleep with me.
and he's saying that he was on top of her. He was rubbing his penis on her, but I
So
don't.
he a jackass.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't.
didn't know
And he was actually on top of her, so I don't know if it
that.
went further than. I believe it probably went further than that.
I checked her. She wasn't ripped, with no blood, no pepper, nothing. I checked her whole. I checked everything. I checked both of them. I made them lay down, open their legs, and I checked to see if I see a rip, blood, or anything. It wasn't nothing.
Let me ask you this: where do you go from here?
Man, in my house because they can't even sleep in their room because they got their own room and they had to sleep with me because I'm worried about what he might do. When I go to the bathroom, I lock him outside until I come out the bathroom. Then I let him back in.
Wow. So you fear that you so that you that fearful in
Yeah,
your house that he might touch your
yeah.
daughters again. And when you call
Yeah.
social services, they turned around.
No, I called Easter Seal and I counseled it because the family member said when he came from his trip, he was gonna come and get him. So once I counseled, they called something against crime against kids. So I had to take her to them, and then they had to come and search my house. And I'm like, why y'all gotta do that? When I called, I'm just trying to get help to get him out of my house, get him placed because he's touching on them, and I don't want to kill him. But instead of them taking him out of my house, they investigating me when I'm trying to get him removed.
Wow.
Yes,
What
I'm
happened
going
to
through
the
all of
family
it.
member that supposed to came and took him? What happened to
He had
that?
to go. He told me he was on the trip. He had to go to an undercover here police office. So he had to go on an undercover sting in Hawaii. That's what he been doing this whole time. And he didn't caught who they looking for. So he hadn't came yet. But before he had came, I had him sleeping with me because they had their own room. So I had him sleep with me, and so he come and get them. They'll sleep in the back room, and I be sleeping in the front on the couch where his room is connected to the front room, but it's still there. And when I go to the bathroom, I don't care if it's 12 o'clock at night, I lock him outside my door.
You put him outside at nighttime.
When if I go in the bathroom, it's 10 o'clock and I gotta go use it. He got to go outside and I locks the door because I don't trust him while I'm in the because I was in the bathroom then when he was rubbing on her.
Wow.
So when we was leaving him, my 18-year-old was here to babysit. She knew him. So we were paying her to watch them. And evidently she wasn't watching them.
Wow. She didn't know he would be doing something like that.
No, she didn't think about never on us thought it.
Right.
Especially with we never thought that because I told him about my story, what I went through and how it affected me. I don't let him hear my video that you made with me, and he know how it affected. But I told him what I would do to him if he ever did that, and he still did it. But that other part he went for, that was for my oldest daughter was keeping them. Like if I had to go to the doctor or something, I had to go to the hospital, I left her in charge. Because all that what he told you, I didn't know nothing about all the rest of that.
Wow.
This new to me too.
Wow. What about the situation at the school with him being raped? How would that?
He didn't never tell me. He didn't never tell me the boy actually. I'm telling you, Rhoda. You got him to tell some stuff I never heard in my life. Cause he told me the boy tried. I never know the boy succeeded. The first time the boy tried, that was in the gym. He never told me the boy succeeded. He said the boy tried to do it and he ran out the gym. Okay, he told his teacher. She didn't report it to nobody. The second time the little boy tried to make him suck his penis in the classroom. He ran out the classroom. That's when the teacher called me. And I reported it to the police and Child Protective Services. And even though I reported what happened at school, they still came and investigated my house.
Wow.
They had to come check my
So
house,
what
yeah, my
what
house
what
clean.
what are
I
you
got
gonna
police.
do? What are you gonna do about the young man at the school that's allegedly been raping your son for 2 years?
I
And
got
it,
him kicked out. I
and it
didn't even know this, bro.
yeah, and look, it may be the reason why he started doing this stuff to your daughters.
Me
From
too, it is. Because it made him go crazy. Because he's straight. He never told me that boy succeeded. He always said he tried it. You got something out of him that I've never heard in my life.
and
This is the first time I heard.
I think what happened to him, being raped at school, is
Yes,
affecting how he's treating
it is.
his sisters.
It is, Father. It is.
I'm
Because if
praying.
you treat it happen to you, you will go crazy.
Yeah, I'm praying for you. It's going to be a big continue. I know that you'll call in. I'm hoping that you contact the proper authorities. Um,
I didn't did that.
yeah,
They came to my house and I told you the police came and they called their sergeant and they said because he couldn't use all his fingers, it wasn't nothing they could do. And I told him I'm gonna get him up out of here. I don't want to put him in a homeless shelter, but if don't nobody come and get him, that's where he gonna be at. I'm sorry, cause I'm tired of watching him. I can't sleep. I ain't been taking my medicine. I end up in the hospital because my medicine that they give me for my health put me to sleep. And I can't do that until his daddy come home. His daddy don't make it here till like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up all night like a crackhead.
wow.
I can't even sleep. I got stars in my eyes because I ain't getting no rest. I got bags under my eyes. Man, you just don't know. I'm going through hell.
That has to be a really tough situation. You got a disabled son. You got a disabled son that's a rapist or been raping
Mm-hmm.
or attempting to rape your daughters. He been
Mm-hmm.
raped, and you got another disabled daughter at home and an 8 year
Yes.
old. Yeah, and
Yes.
you said you was suffering for cancer. You just got so much on your plate. I'm
Yes.
I'm lost for words. I'm praying that you
That's why
get the
I called you because I know you could give me some good advice like you did with my brother, and it helped me a lot. I slept better at night because you took my story and you made it what it is, man. I bet people don't know this story. I'm going through a lot.
you're going
Trying
through
to
a
worry
lot.
about his health, and I got to watch health. Then this is my only son, and I got to get rid of him. And then I love my daughter, so he got to go. You know, I
Can
got to
I ask you a
just,
question?
yes, ma'am.
Be careful what you say about him.
Mm-hmm.
He got feelings too, and right
Mm-hmm.
now, he's crying out for attention and help. Your son is depressed.
He
Um,
never told us what he told you.
he's suffering from depression right now. Um, he's angry not just with his sisters, not just with the school, not just with you. He's angry with God because I think he's thinking like, why me? Why God
Yeah.
trapped me in this body? He got all the normal faculties, like he can think like us, he can speak
Yeah.
like us, he can see. You
Bathe
know,
himself,
he
put on some clothes.
he put on his own clothes. He going through
Mm-hmm.
hormones like the average 17, 18-year old, but yet he
Mm-hmm.
got this disability, and he feel as though
Mm-hmm.
he's trapped in this
He
body that,
always tell me that.
and this body he didn't choose. And that's what
He
people
said,
don't, they don't understand. We don't choose these bodies. And so when we go out here in society and we're picking on people, the way they look, the way their nose is shaped, the way they shape, their body is shaped, the way their feet are made, the way their butts are made, the way their
yeah,
ears are made. People are suffering from depression because they're stuck in that body that they didn't choose. And they're mad and angry with God. They're wondering why God made this person over here perfect and made me crippled. So he's going through a lot. And the last thing he needs right now is to hear, I'm going to kick him out, is to put him outside at night while you use the restroom. We're going to have to find
because
another,
he cancer.
I understand, but we're going to have to find another way to rectify this issue if the courts are not going to step in. Because what we're going
Mm-hmm.
to do is, with him, guess what we're making him into? An angry person. And you don't want him to start hating you so much that you'll be laying in your bed one night and you wake up dead. So you got to be careful what you're doing and what you're saying to him while he's going through his stage of depression. He gonna need counseling like never ever before. He needs a real big hug because he's a victim as well. And and re-rate people. They re-insert the pain to someone else because that's the way they channel their issues and their pain. So I want you to be careful. This is my message to you on this day. Be be worried. Be worried
Mm-hmm.
how you treat him. He already going through so much.
Mm-hmm.
He just confessed to you tonight. Somebody was
To
having sex,
you,
but to me, he just confessed to me tonight. That same complaint he was telling y'all that the boy wanted him to. The boy
he
tried.
said he was trying. He never told us he succeeded. He
Right.
never wrote, I swear to God, he never told us to look. He said, look, boy, tried. When they were trying to close after jail, he never said to look, boy, you got so much out of him tonight that I never knew about.
So he's a victim too. So the same way your daughters and your two daughters are victims, he is a victim as well. And he been holding this inside of him for so
Yes,
long, and it's been eating him up that he start acting out.
yes,
He need
I
counseling,
can.
and he don't need to be heard. He gonna be made homeless. I'm not taking up and making excuses for him because what he did to sisters is wrong. They don't have he don't have no right to do that to them. But we
No,
have to.
they got to stick to it.
But
But they told me he can't be in here. The people already told me he can't be. So I'm trying to place him. I can't place him nowhere. I'm going to have to put him out anyway. They say he can't be around these kids. It's too much longer. This the order. They didn't give it to him.
but he can't just be
He
out.
got to.
Somebody got to find someone.
He,
How about what about his
I've
check?
been
Let
trying
me
to
ask you
do it.
this: he have a disability check.
Yes.
Why not go down there to the ours called NRHA. Y'all's might be called something different. Public housing, or get and put him inside a living facility where you're not locking him up.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's where I call Easter Seal. They got apartments with nurses and stuff. They got kitchens, bedrooms, everything where nurses and stuff come and check on him. Because his hands, he can't cook. He can't do none of that. So he gonna be up in that stop.
So his hands totally
I,
messed up.
he only can use two fingers like a hook. The other fingers are bent in like you done seen people that had a stroke or cerebral palsy, how their hands bent in.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he feels. Yeah. All them three other fingers they bent in. He can't ball no fist, none of that. He ain't got none of that bridge that make your hands stick up in the top. He don't have that.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is such a sad situation. I just want you to. I don't know what to say. You already contacted people. They say they won't take him in,
Yeah. No.
and then when you contact them again, they want to arrest you.
Yes. Yes.
We'll go back and read later on. I can't really see out my glasses. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back and call Steve. We're gonna go back and look at some of the comments because we got some powerful people out here on this Facebook page, and they giving us some suggestions, and we'll have to go back and read the comments to figure out what.
We need somebody that can tell me that who can come get him. You know, his check gonna go to whoever get him. You know, there's seven, like 20 something a month.
Maybe you can find him a small house apartment and put him in.
I've been trying. That's what I want to do. I've been trying to talk to these people who've been apart. My daughter, she 18. She working at Burger King. He ain't never tried her cause she normal. See
Right.
how much he ain't never tried her cause she normal.
How is both
And
of them 18?
because I was doing too much.
So so that you had them like 9 months apart then.
Him and her 18 together, and then him and my 17-year-old, they be 17 together. I had stir steppers. I had three babies in car seats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was pregnant every year.
Okay.
So that's why they so close. I got two 18, he 18, graduating. I got another 18. She in school still, but she trying to get her apartment. She just got a job, and she want to take him in with her. She don't want him restrained. She want us to turn it over to her,
Well,
and he gonna live with her.
that'd be nice. They can live with his sister, and she can use that money.
That's what we trying to do. We trying to get her an apartment, and and she gonna take him in. She already said she gonna take him in. Because he don't try her like that.
Right. She can use that income to help pay
Yes,
the rent.
I'm gonna switch it over to her. Yep, I'm put it in her name. I'm gonna make her the overseer.
But the main thing is, how often do you take in a counselor? Or you taking them to therapy? Because we think that we don't. Let me ask you this: we as Black people don't feel like we need therapy and we need counseling. So do you take him to counseling and therapy?
No, he had it in school. He just graduated. He had it in school. He's supposed to have a job too.
But check this
But
out.
we yes, ma'am.
School counseling is not the counseling that we need. He need to go to a facility where you got your psychiatrist, you got your therapist, you got your coordinators and things like that.
I got one because I signed up to go to counsel for what happened to me, and they gave me some papers to put Samaya in there because he touched her. And I told him he didn't do nothing to her, so I'm gonna put his name on there. He can go with me. I got 2 paperwork for the council. When I took her down to the council came and they went to talk to me. And he gave me paperwork for a child in there to come to council.
Somebody say he need to be in rehab somewhere. Somebody say she's making too many excuses. Them girls need to go get.
I did everything. I called the police. I got DHS on my own self because I was trying to get help for him. What Black parent want to call these folks and no CPS gonna be in their life searching their house, checking their kids, seeing what you're doing? I did that to myself to try to get rid of him. So I did what I was supposed to do as a mother.
Right.
So they did wrong.
Right.
Ain't no excuses. I called the police and CPS on myself. Come on now. Don't nobody want to deal with them folks. I love my daughters, and I ain't finna let my daughters get none of that. I didn't know none of this because I would have been in front of a judge.
Right.
Because I don't deal with this type of stuff in my household. It's in my family. All the men in my family are rapists, and they grown and they trying to go with me, and they know they my family. It runs in my dad's family blood. I don't know why, but all the men are the same.
Right.
I got a cousin right now got 3 rape charges he running from.
Someone say stop saying you're gonna get rid of him and get him some help.
No, I got to know they told me he can't be around the kids and I gotta get him somewhere to be.
Right.
They told me that.
Well, we're gonna get back with you. I'm gonna read some of the comments and I'm gonna see what kind of resources they have out here and they're suggesting for you. They'll get back with you within 24 hours, but you know if I don't call you in 24 hours, you know to call me back. And read some of the comments as well, okay?
Okay.
I love you, and and I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. And I'm gonna read some of the comments. Cause we got a lot of comments in here.
I know they do.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what they suggesting for your son. But a lot of people say wrap your arms around him, give him a big hug because
I love him, but I can't love him more than I love my daughters. What he trying to do to them?
Right.
Because he didn't tell me that boy went all the way through with him. He told us the little boy tried. I didn't know that till he told I can't love him more than I love my daughters. My daughters are the victims, and I've been raped too. I can't take him over them, and I'm never gonna do it.
Right, and put their lives in jeopardy.
No, I'm never gonna do that.
Right.
So they talking about that. Oh well, keep talking about it.
Tell them.
Cause he got to get out of here.
Yeah, you can't sleep like that. Okay. I'm gonna get back with you, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna read some of the comments and see what Facebook and some of my psychiatric friends are saying in the comments that they suggest that we do for you and also for him.
Don't you know the police made calls to homes too, trying to take him out that same night? The police went to call their home to see could they take him.
Oh wow! And
the police was trying to help me. The ambulance, when I called the ambulance because it was too much stress, the ambulance was in the ambulance trying to call people to come get him.
Wow! And they wouldn't take him.
Everybody been trying to help me. Ambulance and the police officer.
Wow! I'm gonna get back with you and I'm gonna read some of these comments. This story right here is so deep. I gotta rethink how I'm thinking about this story because it's deep and I never thought. I didn't think I would hear the things I heard today. So I'm gonna be back with you.
I didn't either, brother. I'm shocked, but I'm glad you got out of because it got me thinking. It got me, oh my God. Oh my God. Brother, you just don't know. I didn't know none. I don't even know how you got this. See, that's why you a good news reporter, man, because you get stuff out of folks that can't nobody else get it out of them. I've never heard what he just told you.
that happened
That's
to
why I
him.
wanted you to talk to him. Because I know you know how to get stuff out of people, man. This boy never told me this, brother. Never. But
Okay.
I'm happy he told you and I heard it. I'm happy you helped me to get all of this out of him. I love you so much
I love you as
for this.
well. And I'm glad we was able to get him to, family confess and tell the
Yes.
complete story. And
And
I know he had to feel some type of relief because, holding in secrets like that, it eats
he
you
was
up on the
crying when he was
inside.
talking to me. He was crying when he was talking to me.
I wish I was nearby to give him a hug, but I'm not. I'm Rodeo
Mm.
Live. Thank you for calling in to the studio. If anybody needs someone to talk to, I'm here. I'm just a phone call away. If I can't get to the city that you live in, I will Zoom you in, screen yard you in straight to the studio. If you're going through something out there and you feel as though no one cares about what's going on with you, you can always call on me. And that's Rhoda Young TV at gmail.com. Until we meet again, our prayer and our condolences are going out to this family. We're hoping and we're praying